First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Detroit Lions.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. You talk about these Lions defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Lions will take over. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
20.
They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That play was all Bobby Okereke as he got there and dragged him down for the loss. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Obama.
Now Goff. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7, Giants nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. They may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They're kind of got to look at them, get a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Here's Dart. It's caught left side by Neighbors.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
New York.
On play action, here's Dart.
They'll buy some time right.
Hyatt able to make the catch downfield. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
And a nice call and really good execution there because they gave him a little bit of a different launch angle perhaps, you know. You don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense zero in on it. There you hope that you get your defense going one way. They send him the other, and they picked up nice yardage with that completion.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Now Dart. This will go to Henry out wide. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
Dart to throw on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing again is Dart.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Jalen Hyatt from a yard out.
And the Giants are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
The game at 7. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
You talk about this Giant defense.
They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
From the gun on 3rd down, gone.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And he is going to slide to a halt inside the 5-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
To throw is Dart. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
To throw now, Dart.
Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
From 4 yards out, and the Giants have taken the lead. Gano now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the 1st quarter.
Giants 14, Lions 7. Graham Gano to kick off for
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Hey, kill. Black 20. What's that?
From the 50, it's gone.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta. back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. The Lions at 6-4 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you talk about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Goff now looking to throw.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the gun, here's Goff.
These guys running back out of the backfield.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
Lions. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Super.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now 2nd and 5.
Get him, get him. Motion, motion, 180. Maverick wall.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Over the middle, complete. It's Gibbs.
And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
That's good for a Lions. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
20.
Here's Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 8 yards out.
And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14.
So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
First down.
Henry up the middle. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil.
On the play.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Henry again on 2nd down.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
The tackle
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he...
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Aiden Hutchinson. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Throwing, Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Dart. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Throwing his Dart. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he's into the clear. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 1st down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Gibbs on the toss left.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Like 20.
Here's Goff. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
21. Giants 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
But they'll throw again, Dart.
Timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. Gano's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
They'll throw now on the final play. Touchdown! Darius Slayton as time expires in the first half.
And the Giants have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
At the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second down and 9.
Goff. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down and inside the 40.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is gone.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Brings up second
and at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now gone. That is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead.
21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Inside handoff, Henry. Oh, some strong running. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
60 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First down, Giants.
Now Dart. A throw right side caught by Neighbors.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterberg.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to load that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here's Dart.
And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
That's good for a Lions.
Goff now to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
A shotgun snap for Goff.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta.
They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Out of the gun. Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line.
Well, hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up.
180! What's up?
Now Goff taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
Well, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Giants' 21-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Again, Goff.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Super one! Super one! We go, tonight! Go, check him out! 120! What's that?
They'll run with Gibbs.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down into 3.
As larger than the air attack has gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Giants 28.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
He finds his man Johnson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up second down. Final minute now, the third quarter.
To throw now, Dart.
Escaping the pressure right. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
And we both know there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down.
As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And this is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's got it! Touchdown, Giants!
To Malik Neighbors.
Malik Neighbors
From 4 yards out.
And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Ties the game.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
Oh, good return up past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up for the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point. And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Goff now looking to throw. Spins by. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
19 yards.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done. Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So 3rd down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play you just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all the beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
He was brought down.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw is Dart.
He's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
It's a gain of
Rookie
6.
quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And this will be a Giants first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Out of the gun, here's Dart.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Coverage by Jack Campbell.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Dart.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 17.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Dart.
He sets to fire deep. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Jalen Hyatt,
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Giants have taken a 4th quarter lead. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
Dexter Lawrence.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10.
Now it's going. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49.
Back to throw. Goff.
Going underneath. Gibbs has it.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's 1st and 10.
Cut. 120.
Gone.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
For Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Go, Todd. 180. Hey, 76.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of
The
scrimmage.
tackle made back at
Partner,
the
you've got about
13-yard
20
line.
coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
They'll find Williams on the slant.
Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9.
Goff. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also 4th down.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
120. Super 1. Super.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. That one looks like he'll throw here. Out to his left.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, you know me. Whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Throwing his dart.
Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 49-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Now Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibbs. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Two.
Goff now to throw. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
They'll take over first and 10.
Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Giants, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Lions, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back in action Thursday at noon Eastern.